What up, chat? How we doing? Happy holidays, everyone. Man, yo, I knew Oda wasn't gonna leave us hanging. I knew Oda wasn't gonna leave us hanging without a Christmas chapter. It's very I can't think of a year in the last couple years that for Christmas or the day after Oda doesn't drop a chapter and he continues to deliver. We'll see what actually happens in the chapter to see how much he delivers, but you always got to have faith in Goda himself, man. Guys, I hope everyone's doing well. As you can see, my display slash like background is a little bit different. I pulled my back like a few hours ago, and like I was kind of out of commission. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do the stream. I was like, I'm in that much pain right now, but I was lucky to enough, super grateful to have gotten this mic for Christmas. I did. It was like a Secret Santa gift that I got. It was on my list for Secret Santa, and yeah, we're still able to. I wanted to essentially, I just wanted to give you guys better audio quality. I found that like for the live streams we weren't having the best audio quality, so I wanted to make sure that I blessed you guys as much as possible. We're gonna be honing in a lot more in One Piece over this next year. Like I'm gonna be pouring into this channel and my other channel, Ange. Make sure you guys subscribe to that as much as possible. um yeah, just gonna improve the quality as much as I can on the channel, be as consistent as possible. I'm trying to think about like, what's the best way to actually improve on the channel. I think, or to be more consistent, I think the biggest thing for me would actually be having an editor. Because right now I'm sitting on like 200 One Piece episodes that need to be posted. Or sorry, 200 episodes of the anime that I have yet to post. I've actually only done like 36 of them. I have 180 something chapters to actually react to. But yeah, like my goal is, I believe I saw today the date is April 5th for when One Piece comes back at the elbaf arc for the anime. And my goal definitely is to make sure I give you guys the best reaction. I know I make some of the best reactions, like I can guarantee you. It's just that my videos aren't edited. That's the problem right there. So we're gonna build this channel a lot more out, as well as the Omni Ange one. We're also just chatting it up right now. I'm trying to get TCB to like. I love TCB's um translations for the anime. It's for the manga, so I'm trying to have it load up. I don't know why it takes so long, but I'm not trying to waste too much time. But I hope you guys had amazing holidays. If someone, for anyone and everyone who end up joining the stream, I'm infinitely grateful that you guys go ahead and are tuning in right now. And yeah, this is taking forever, and I really want to do this because my back's killing me. Um, yeah, we'll go ahead and start the chapter. But no, let's talk about last chapter. Last chapter was great. I really liked the chapter. Favorite part, obviously, Shanks and Gaban showing up. That was amazing. As always, Shanks, stocks continue to skyrocket, especially even after the anime. The anime, like when they translated the giant saying, um, I don't know if it's like they're not sure if Joy Boy's hockey was stronger than Shanks. That was, obviously, obviously Shanks stops continue to skyrocket. I did my bingo card as well. I did a live stream on my One Piece bingo card. So if you guys haven't done so already, check that out. In my other live streams that I've done. I went ahead and gave you my bingo card. Um, I might do a stream. I'll do a stream tomorrow talking about I saw someone do this on Instagram, but it's basically like, what's the best double spread, what's the best single page, what's the best chapter of the year, what's the best moment, like that kind of a thing. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do some research, obviously. But yeah, I'll do that stream tomorrow. I think that'll be fun. And we'll be able to talk about it a little bit more. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump inside this chapter here because this thing is taking forever. Manga Spurs like pulls up right away. I don't know why One Piece on TCB be playing games because I see that we got obviously on the cover of the Weekly Shonen Jump as expected, as mandatory, as essential, and supposed to be. You know, that's just how it's supposed to be. So hopefully by the end of manga, actually I'll do this. I can leave that page open, and I can still do this. I'll do this like this. So, all right. Without further ado, One Piece chapter 1170. I've seen two different things. This one's called on I saw the title for it on TCB was Contradictions, but I see here on Manga Spurs that the title is called Reverse. So we'll see what they get at. So we have Jinbei here. Looks like, is it a water park? Yeah, they're at a water park kind of. It looks like you have it looks like you have the straw. Oh, is that Laboon? Nah, that's not Laboon. You have the straw hats here, and it looks like they got hit with Bonnie's devil fruit because they're all kids right now. Are those hot dogs? No, I think they're just hot, like food plates or something like that. But cover page request Jinbei as an eel train station attendant, handing out bento lunches to passengers. The passengers are younger versions of Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Nami. Oh, that's Nami. Nami, Chopper, and Robin. No Frankie, huh? Damn. They hate. What is that supposed to mean? All right. All right, page two. Loading, loading. We're gonna hopefully we. I would love to see. I'd love to see in this chapter. I hope that we wrap things up in the flashback. I hope that we get a reveal of the devil fruit as well. That would be peak peakness to the chapter. Okay, the hammer sneak attack. Ragnir's going off. Bastard! Who threw that hammer? Come on out. There's got to be someone here. Whatever. I have to eat the devil fruit. Chitter chitter. He's sweating now. So he's thinking someone actually. So Loki's thinking is going for the devil fruit, and he's thinking someone is actually there's actually someone who threw the hammer at him. Clearly not the case. We're suspecting, right? If it's Ragnar, or I think in Thor, it's called Melnir. So you know that it kind of has a mind of its own to an extent. I don't know if it like it, we never see it like defend by itself. It's usually like Thor puts his arm out or hand out, and then it comes to him. It can fly. Obviously, conducts lightning. Like we don't really see it like move by itself. Besides in the third one, where the third movie where it saves Thor's girlfriend. But even then, I don't feel like we got much of a we really didn't get much of a it moves by itself. So chitter, squeak, squeak, crack, crack. So Loki's confused. Oh, it's destroying the floor. He said, whoa, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way it's that heavy. The hell is the hell is going on? Is this decrepit old castle just falling apart? So he falls to the ground. Okay. Yeah, he's getting messed up by this hammer right now. What it looks like. Okay. Okay, back to Harold. Your efforts are okay, and he's taken over. Interesting. It still looks like his eyes aren't really looking like it, but I feel as if like if it was the manga, you'd be able to tell the difference that he's being consumed or taken over right now. Your efforts are futile, Loki. Generations of rulers have watched over that devil fruit. Yet for centuries it has gone uneaten, not by choice, but because no one could eat it. Ragnar simply hasn't deemed anyone worthy. It's a worthy thing. But with my current strength, he thinks, okay, interesting. So he believes with so Loki was worthy because obviously he has it right now. So Ragnar, it's not that people couldn't eat the devil fruit. They weren't capable. Sorry. It's not that people didn't want the devil fruit. People weren't worthy slash were able to obtain it just because of Ragnar's didn't see anybody worthy, which makes sense. I think that falls aligned greatly with the whole like Melnir, who's worthy to lift the hammer type of thing, right? Where they is that his leg? Yo, Shanks and Gabon cut off his leg. Those wounds are already causing him a lot of pain. His healing abilities are struggling to keep up. Interesting. What are they? Okay, so they're putting this together right now. Those wounds are already causing him a lot of pain. So all the things that he has going on, all the stabbing, all that other stuff, it's already caused him pain. So even like their attack obviously caused him pain. But Shanks is saying his abilities are struggling to keep up. So the abilities of I think because that has to do with the Conqueror's hockey, right? Like when it comes, I like man, look at young Shanks. Don't let up and don't let up, and he'll eventually be driven into a corner. Folks like him are weak to Conqueror's hockey coding. Folks like him are weak to Conqueror's hockey coding. That's it. I don't feel like that's the what's okay. What people folks like him are weak to Conqueror's hockey coding. What's the difference with this? Conqueror's hockey coding. Coding of what? Like coding of your weapon, coding of your attacks, because we've seen, yeah, Luffy could do that already. Zoro does it with his attacks. So how does that answer differ from what we know of Conqueror's hockey coding? And how does he know that? He says, "You dare oppose me? You bet." Come on, load up for the kid. You bet. We can't let you run wild just because you've gone crazy. Gabon, you're familiar with the weaknesses of the god of the Knights of God. I can't remember how many times they try to take you back. No way! Yes, sir, then man. I'm reading right now. I'm on page 6. TCB ain't working for me. Yo, yeah, I'm reading it right now. I'm reading it right now. Um, like I ain't that deep into the chapter, but they're dropping gems right now. It just said, I don't know if you read it yet. I haven't. But I'm just starting now. So Shanks was just saying, bro, the chapter is so peace, still can't get over it. Okay. I'm only on page 6. So Shanks just said, Gabon, you're familiar with the weakness of the god of the Knights of God. So oh my god. So Gabon says, I can't remember how many times they try to take you back. So with that being said, I guess Shanks obviously was like on a poster or whatever the case may be. So Gabon has been fighting those guys for a long time. It wasn't like I'm trying to figure out how they knew about them, why they knew about them, like why does Gabon know their weaknesses, etc., etc. That red hair boy, we know you have him. Ooh, look at that hat. That's yo, that's giving Mihawk over here. This dude right here is giving Mihawk. One of the that looks like a gun, but this is kind of giving Mihawk right here. That red hair boy, we know you have him. He looks just like our captain's son. Hand him over. Back then, I'd slice him up and we'd send him packing. Talk your shit, Gabar. Well, let me see if TCB finished yet. No. All right, let's jump back. All right. So, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Chill. Let's go. Hurry up and load. Oh, it's me. Okay. Oh, yeah. The Summers guy did mention something like that. Those were the days. Frankly, it's surprising that a fighting force like that originates from the Holy Land. Most celestial dragons are useless. That makes sense. I get how he's saying that. Those guys consider themselves divine, living, what? Sedent sendarity lives, serenity lives. I don't know how to say that. And keeping well clear of our world. Meanwhile, my life's always giving me the chills. You can call that fate. Meanwhile, my life's always giving me the chills. Why does he say his life always? He's the chosen one. You can call that fate. Interesting. Gabon, I want to save Harold. You're the but you're the one who told me how hopeless it is once someone becomes a but you're the one who told me how hopeless it is once someone becomes a knight of God. I'm afraid Loki's our best bet. Interesting. So how hopeless it is. I guess because like he expressed that they're immortal. Mihawk would have been 4? Mihawk's that much younger than Shanks? No way. Really? Anyways, okay. Don't make me no, that's impossible. That's no. I want to say that's not true because Mihawk was at Roger's um funeral and and Shanks had said it's been 10 years since Roger died. So I don't think that could be accurate. He would have to be like 14. Don't make me repeat myself. Move it, Hammer. The Hammer's wheezing, or is that Loki? So you're basically the National Treasure's guardian. How can you even move? What is going on? I am so over this. Shatters his own hammer with Ragnar. Yeah, my hammer. And then Ragnar falls to the ground. Oh no! Is it a squirrel? Swells up. Eek! It's like a squirrel. Don't kill me. Wait. Is it? Did it eat a devil fruit? And so now it's mad. What is this thing? It's like a hamster squirrel or something like that. Be gone. So they're all slashing. How are we supposed to end this? Well, honestly, I never fought one who has conquerors too. Ooh, so the Holy Knights didn't have God's Knights didn't have conquerors hockey at the time. Interesting. Interesting. They didn't have it. I guess Garling didn't have it as well, but maybe Roger. Interesting. They didn't have conquerors. Soldiers, stop Harold. We can't allow. Chill. What page should I? Nope. I need to go a page back. Soldiers, stop Harold. We can't allow him to get his hands on that devil fruit. So all the soldiers are losing. He's impaled like crazy, right? A lot of they were saying that this is all because of his fight with Loki. But I guess they're still trying to at that point they were still trying to hide the fact that he had turned and everything. Flashbacks. Oh, okay. I think it's a chipmunk. Bet Ragnar is a major fan of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Facts. Okay. He's older than Shanks. That makes sense. Wait, so the squirrel or the chipmunk rather, he's like, you can't even see what the devil fruit is. Why are they doing that? That's crazy. They're saying stop him, and then he didn't find anybody worthy, but I'm guessing nobody's managed to hit him. He he okay. He eats the devil fruit. He starts getting claws. Hairs get spiky or something gets sparky. Roar. Okay, so he's roaring inside the castle. Okay. Squeak. He's the hamster's all happy and excited, I guess, because someone is finally worthy. That'd be hilarious if he's like a giant chipmunk. 11, page 12. Come on, come on. No spoilers for the kid. Load. This is going good. I like it so far. It's pretty decent. Like they ain't going too above and beyond. It looks like they're trying to get as much information out as possible. Yeah, contradiction. This says contradiction too. Manga Spur says contradiction. So still loading. Yeah, I like the chapter so far. Let me see if TCB. Ooh, TCB finally loaded. Okay, hold on. We're gonna jump over to TCB now. I think it's fully loaded. Yep. You have the color. You have the manga. What's it called? You have the Shonen Jump cover. Obviously, Luffy up front because he's the goat. Color illustration volume zoom. Oda said, for Amy Winehouse has grown since I saw her movie Back to Black and learned more about the meaning behind her lyrics." Okay, shout out to Oda. So turns out he's a chipmunk, and then after that, I feel like I'm going to read a lot already. After that, okay, so he's getting like claws. He's the giant roar happen. The chipmunk is super happy for whatever reason. It looks like he's moving through the castle. I can't tell how or what it is. So you have Harold there who's like, who's in the middle of stabbing someone. And he said, "Did you eat it, Loki? Show me its legendary power." Let me zoom in because you know how Oda does. Show me its legendary power. I think he just slashed the guy or threw him. Oh, damn. Does he still have that cut in his face? I'm trying to like. Ooh, he looks like he got hit hard. And he's out. Damn. You can't even tell what's going on. You kind of see Loki. You kind of see him, but like you can't see much. It looks like I'm guessing Loki slashed at him. Oh yeah, no, he slashed. Oh my god, I'm actually seeing what happened to Harold now. He slashed at Harold. Harold's eye is gone. Harold's arm, piece of his arm, and then I'm guessing he got hit a second time, and now he's on the ground, unconscious. Piece of his head. This shadowy figure, I can't really tell. Is that Loki like grabbing Harold's head right now? It is. Oh, I thought it was like holding onto a rock. Okay, you have Loki here grabbing Harold's head. You see the shadow of it. And you see Loki. I can't tell what's going on with Loki. And then he's back to normal. Has the hammer. He said, I knew it, Loki. You have the blood of conqueror. You have the blood of a conqueror flowing inside you. Hey, if you come back to your senses, then it won't last. Don't drop your guard. Hey, look around. I'm beyond redemption anyway. You were being controlled, weren't you? Not quite. It's more like that thing is influencing my thoughts. It's influencing my thoughts. It's influencing my thoughts. So he's not being controlled, but it's influencing his thoughts. I started to consider myself a god. You have what it takes to lead elbaf well. Try to get along more with your brother. Your brother, though. You're the worst. You know that. He's giving him his last minute, having your own son take your life. What kind of father does that? One last thing, I almost forgot. I wanted to thank you about Ida. What are you burning down alcohol village didn't make her better, but I was touched by how much you loved her. He knows about all that. He could tell. But hurry, it's taking me over again. I'll never forgive you for making me do all the dirty work here. I love you too. Then there's a fizz sound. The bolt of lightning. That took him out. Ooh. 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 That looks great. Ooh. Not only the bolt of lightning, but it's shattering him. That's crazy. I still can't tell what the devil fruit was. I don't know if it's just me. Loki, my dear son, the only thing that really matters is securing Elbaf's future. Only memories last. Damn. Rest in peace, Harold. Rest in peace indeed. Definitely should check out the meaning of the Back to Black song. I feel like it might have something. One Slash took Harold's arm and a bit of his head. Keep in mind, this is the same Harold that fought with Zebek and Gaban and Shanks. Loki is insane. That's a good point. One Slash did fuck him up. What is it? Looks like, is he in the middle of transforming back? That's the question. He looks like a giant duck. I can't even lie to you. What creature is this? Oh, we're gonna be speculating for so long. Fucking, you know what's crazy? Oda's got all this is just black and white. Oda, man, no, think about it. The word Loki is changing and he's getting the claws and shit. It's legit just black and white pages, lines. Like, God. Okay, at the One Slash, yep. Look, think about it. Loki's strong as all hell. Like, what is it though? Is it on four legs? Because interesting, they said this is between Loki and his battle together, but really it's just one giant slash that took place. I'm trying to I'm trying to put together what this creature could be, but I have no idea. Man, Dead Man, how you doing, brother? Man, yeah, this is a good chapter. This was a good chapter. I'm glad to see we finally have wrapped up this flashback, but Radica from Norse mythology. Really interesting. Interesting. It's securing Elbaf's future. That's all that matters. And he's like, yeah, he's like, is really what you say? I'll never forgive you for making me do all the dirty work. I love you too. That impact frame is gonna be phenomenal. That impact frame is gonna be phenomenal. Guys, what do you guys think of the chapter? I think this chapter was very good. It was a nice little conclusion to the end of the year. We finally got out of the or getting out of the flashback. Let's see. Okay, so you have the whole thing with the squirrel, or like you're thinking, okay, and Loki Devil Fruit could be uh be Nidhogg since the face kind of matched the shadow and the claws from that herd in Norse mythology. Security message on how to reach that. Let me search up what that creature is. R RATATOSKR. Okay, so it's actually like a squirrel. That's a super squirrel. So we're gonna get a super. Oh, okay. I see the claws and everything. Okay, so I guess maybe. So I. It seems I'm seeing that the creature was in God of War too. God of War as well. Um, what's this? Yggdrasil squirrel. Oh, what is this actually? Are they using? I'm seeing a picture here of Yggdrasil, and they're showing like all the layers and levels and all that kind of stuff as well. That would be crazy. But I'm seeing a winged creature on top of Yggdrasil as well. So I'm thinking that I was saying in my bingo card, I believe that it's the creature of the on top of Yggdrasil. That's what's it called? Roger's egg. I believe that's Roger's egg on top of Yggdrasil. I might be way off, but that's kind of like what's on my bingo card. And okay, so it looks like, mm, but how? What I'm thinking about right now is the fact that Loki was like, when he found out about Conqueror's Hockey or whatever, he's like, okay, this explains my powers. I don't see and or understand how that might be the case. And are we calling Loki stronger than than Zebek? Is that what we're saying? How much? I guess the question is, in how much control does Harold have at the time of him getting slashed? That's the real question. So Loki does understand that he was being in controlled that whole time. Or and try to get along with your brother though. You're the worst, you know that. That's a lot for Loki. That's a lot. That's a lot to have to bear, a lot to have to deal with, a lot to have to. You lost your mother, the only lady, the only woman that you acknowledge as your mother, and you have to kill your father who is never around. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Good chapter. Good chapter. It's not a 10 out of 10 for me, respectfully, but I like certain moments. I love this impact frame of of the lightning coming down to the hammer and him using it on Harold. That is fantastic. Loki crying, my dear son. I'd love to see what's going on with his eyes. Like, why, my dear son? Like, well, he said he's a conqueror, didn't he? Um, he said What did he say? He said, "Did you eat it, Loki?" He said, He's like, "I knew it." He's like, "I knew it, Loki. You have the blood of a conqueror flowing inside you. Hey, if you come back to your senses, then it won't last. Don't drop your guard. You were being controlled the whole time, weren't you?" He's giving like Usopp vibes a little bit. It's not quite. It's more like that thing is influencing my thoughts. I started to consider myself a god. You have what it takes to lead elbaf well. Try to get along more with your brother, though. You're the worst. You know, are they the same height at this moment? And Loki's devil fruit is actually towering on top of of Harold. Hold on. Huh. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. We're not gonna give hold on. We need to think about this. Are we putting Loki above Shanks? We can't do that. It's not permitted. We can't be we that's blasphemy. We can't be doing all these things that just don't add up slash aren't because clearly I don't believe unless it's what people are saying that Loki went to go fight the god knights in the Holy Lands and then Shanks stopped him like that I'm okay with. I don't think what the issue is. The issue if is them just willfully tying Loki up and then that's crazy. Dead man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Not crazy. Like I can disagree with you, and like you're just wrong. It's just crazy. Like that's crazy to like fathom. That's God King Shanks we're talking about. This is God King Shanks. Okay, this is God King Shanks, the Mister One, Mister. I put where's my I have my 25, I think. Let me see if I can find my 25. Okay. My One Piece top 30. I had Loki at number 10. I had Loki at number 10 last year for 2025. I had Shanks, Shamrock, Emu, Kaido, Dragon, Akainu, Mihawk, Garling, Luffy, Loki. And then Kuzan, Beckingham. I need to do this again soon. I'm a Loki Glazer since the day I saw him. That I literally took a screenshot of him, changed up, and put it as my wallpaper. Say, I get no, that's facts because I was every time I say it, I said, yo, Travis Scott was looking up at Loki because Loki is crazy scale, and like Luffy could beat him. Luffy could be. I. That's the thing though. Like Loki, that would put Loki stronger than Zoro. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I can fathom that. We're gonna have to do our top 30 soon. I'm gonna do so tomorrow I'm doing I don't have the exact time, Dead Man, but I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow about like the best chapters and stuff like that from the year, best moments and whatnot. But I might do the day. Let me write this down. I'm gonna do the day after. Um, the day after, I'm gonna go ahead and do my top 30. I'm gonna think about this now. Let me write that down on my to do list. because we have to think about it. We really have to think about this. What up, bro? It is. It is. There were so many. There were a lot of great chapters this year. I gotta say, my favorite chapter, I think, is 11. Is Was it 1138? There's no. Hold on. One Piece chapter 1138. There is no way we got that many chapters of elbaf. The mural was 1138. We got that many chapters. That's great. Not even like the quantity of chapters. It's been that long since the mural. That is crazy to me. Yep, One Piece is the best. What up, though? What up, chat? How we doing in the chat? Y'all see the chapter? Let me know if y'all read the chapter. What y'all think about the chapter? Damn, man. Like, nah, my favorite chapter this year, I think, again, to this, like, is the mural. I want to say the mural is my favorite chapter simply because you get the shamrock reveal, you get the mural, and like the mural's like what broke the internet. Like Zebek showing up and finally getting like the Zebek reveal was fantastic. But like everything, like I finally did a reaction with my homies. I finally did. Loki tanking Shamrock attack was so peak. It's man, how are you gonna glaze Loki for taking the attack right now? I'm glazing Shamrock because of the attack. All right, Water 7 was good. This is not spoiler free. I'll give you that. This is not spoiler free. We talking peak piece right now. I sorry. This is the new chapter. I can't dumb it down for Water 7, but Water 7 was great. Um, my favorite arcs is Wano, uh, Skypiea. Yeah, Gear 2 is fire. I love Gear 2 moments. I love the ending of Water 7. Um, really, it's Water 7, huh? I love the Robin moment. I love the Robin moment. Um, and I love Luffy. I love the last fight. The last fight was fantastic. The last fight was fantastic with Lucci. I love the that moment. I don't want to spoil it because you on Water 7. Skypiea is my favorite though. Skypiea, I always say Skypiea is my favorite, but Wano really like has a special place in my heart. So I want to say like Wano and Skypiea are my top two, and then Marine Ford might be like the best, or like the easily like the top three greatest. But like my favorite is Skypiea and Wano. I want to live. Yeah, Skypiea is great. I want to live. That broke my heart. Here's my ranking: Water 7, elbaf, and Marine Ford. Water 7. What else happened in Water 7? I think the Robin stuff is like the big stuff that kind of like happened in Water 7, but like you know, I think Skypiea for me. I think Skypiea for me was like it's mid. Skypiea is mid or ace. I don't know what you're trying to say. So I think for me, like Skypiea, what it did was it was just like I was on the edge of like it dragged on for a bit, but like I was on the edge of my seat, just seeing like, oh, this nigga died. Oh, they died. Oh, they died. Oh, they all dying right now. You know what I mean? Like even if there were more episodes, like I was like fell for everybody dying. And then when Luffy shows up, I'm like, Luffy can't do nothing right now. Like Luffy's screwed. And then you just see him being able to conduct the lightning. I'm like, Oda, you're a genius, bro. Like I didn't even like. It's not. And the thing is, it's so obvious. It was so obvious that like Luffy was the only solution, but it was just like Oda has you so hooked on the rest of the story that Luffy being rubber didn't even dawn on me. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I love I love to see like his relentlessness to getting to end now where like he fell down the tree like 4 or 5 times. Like he fell back down like 4 or 5 times and like it dragged on so long, but like just to see Luffy not give up like that and keep going back up that tree was peak to me. My favorite part in Water 7 was Luffy versus Usopp. Yeah, that was good. Um, yeah, Luffy versus Usopp was good. It was very sad, very emotional. Um, mm, um, hey, Skype is met. I don't know if you're saying. I don't know if you're saying like mid, or we're trying to say my big bro is goon on Robin. Robin's wifey. Let's start there. Robin's my other wifey. Let's start there. I'm still shocked this goddamn hammer's a squirrel. That's crazy to me. Like the question is like, did it eat a devil fruit? And the thing is, it can actually also get rid of its head, get rid of the hammer on its head. And like like you can't tell what this devil fruit is because his hand is so large, which is annoying. But this, you know what I mean? Guys, this was a dope chapter. I'm appreciative of of y'all tuning in. Let me hold on. Let me check something out. Let me check something out because I kind of do want to see other reactions. That's all right. I'll aim for an hour. What is that? Only 13 minutes to go. Yeah, guys, what do you guys think about of One Piece this year? What do we think about One Piece this year? One Piece this year has been a roller coaster. I got like to think about all we managed to get to elbaf. Sorry guys, I'm trying to fix my mic. Um so we managed to get to elbaf. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Funny how that Hammer is stronger than Harold before he became a full-fledged holy knight. He even said he might be able to finally get the fruit with his new power. Yeah, might. Like he's thinking like he said that nobody's worthy, but he was a conqueror. Technically, he's a conquerors before he was a conquerors already, right? But did he actually try? Did he actually try to take the devil fruit before that? They know that many kings or many people have tried before, but was it a matter of like he just didn't actually try, or I feel like he tried when he was a child. He didn't try like later on in life after everything that took place, right? Like I don't feel like he actually took the time later on in life after getting conquerors, after dealing with Zebek, after all these years slaving for the Holy Knights that he actually tried to get the weapon again. You know, that's kind of what I feel like, Dead Man. Exactly. I don't think that he tried later on in life because if he tried later on in life, I feel as if he stood a much greater chance because he obviously had Conqueror's hockey at that point, and I'm guessing all the people who tried before probably just didn't have Conqueror's hockey all together. You know what I mean? Like that's how it's feeling, or that's the interpretation I'm getting right now. But I'm not surprised Loki did. You know what's funny? I feel like it might be one of those things where we might end up having like like it's not Harold. What's Loki's brother's name? Uh Loki and it starts with H. What's Loki's brother's name again? I think that his brother might end up being able to get it. Might be able to get it. Yeah, Water 7 did that. Water 7 definitely like, but it's crazy because no, everything that has happened in One Piece is is like foreshadowing. Everything that happens in One Piece is foreshadowing of everything that will take place or has taken place so far, right? Like outside of that, that's the whole point of the city. Like Fishman Island is essentially like, was Fishman Island always Fishman Island, or did they happen like did one person eat like a fish devil fruit and then breeded, and then the rest of everybody else became fish devil fruit? Yeah, Water Seven's great, bro. Water Seven's great. Water Seven's great. We love Water Seven. We try. I it's the new peak stuff that we trying to do with, but Water Seven is great. My favorite, like Water Seven, has one of my One Piece favorite moments of like the Luffy doing the Gatling. No, I don't pay Roblox, unfortunately. I do not play Roblox. I barely play games, if at all. Like the only game I actually like play is like Pokemon or something. Pokemon and Duolingo. Even Pokemon hasn't had my attention. But I think the chapter is good. Like I have to really go. Like I'm gonna watch like a couple of reactions after, but like maybe see some stuff that I haven't noticed. But after that, I'm gonna probably start on my favorite chapters and stuff, as well as do like my top 30 for the year, because or top 30 for 2026. Um, because Loki stocks have greatly risen. Um, why don't I play Roblox? I don't even know how to play Roblox. I It's the only thing like I give my time to outside of like trying to start a company is One Piece. I was telling my father-in-law that today. That like One Piece is the only thing that I use as entertainment besides like writing music as and that's really it. I'm usually watching the. I usually have. I'm watching the kids. Um, Working on my company. You know, making music. Outside of that, outside of that, One Piece gets my time. I mean, so and a lot of time is spent on the other stuff. So my window of opportunity for like even something like Roblox is very little to none. But this was peak. Elbaf is peak so far. We got Gaban. The only thing I read in manga is One Piece. The only thing I read in manga is One Piece, and in anime, I only watch One Piece and Spy Family. Okay, nice. How's Spy Family? Like, oh, you did you see Black Clover is coming back? How my beautiful love? How much did I weigh? Yeah. Same as yeah, well, 175. Yeah, 6'7", huh? I did you see the trailer for did you see the trailer for Black Clover? I do like I really like Black Clover. I want to say I do really like Black Clover. I like the first season. I think we're going on. Yeah, we're on season 3. I like the first season. How things. I love like the powers ish. Yeah, Spy Families. I haven't. It's looked. I'm not sure if it's because I like the title, but Spy Family kind of sounds like interesting. Like my favorite, and yeah, definitely gonna watch Black Clover once it airs. It's been a long time since the last episode. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Season 3 looks peak. I love how season 2 went. I love the powers. I love the animation. I love the look. Um, yeah, like Black Clover, like there's very few animes I actually care about or want to see what's happening in like the story and stuff like that. Like Black Clover, I feel like I'm going back for the anime the what's it called? The animation at most, like the fighting. Yami was my dude, but and I see like Asta's got like a third blade now or something. Did my dad left? My dad died this year. Not gonna lie, Black Clover animation kind of looked better than Demon Slayer, or at least close to it. I didn't dive deep in Demon Slayer. I saw like a little bit, but I did. I always seen. I see clips of Demon Slayer. It's something that like if you tell me what happens in Demon Slayer, if you tell me what happens in all these animes, I don't care. I said like One Piece is the only anime that I can't deal with spoilers. Like I asked like my homie like just tell me what happens in Jujutsu Kaisen. Like I don't. It doesn't. It doesn't impact me the same way that if the same way that if I knew if I seen any sort of panel from One Piece. You know what I mean? People said they didn't. I took my homies to the movies. My brother in law. I took him and my daughter to the movies, or sorry, him and his friend to the movies, and he said he didn't like the movie. Thank you, I appreciate it. Was it Lenvos Livolsiv? Yeah, no, they said they said they didn't love the movie. So I was kind of down to see it. Yep, R.I.P. Dad, my nigga. Which movie? The Demon Slayer movie. Cause I'm seeing online, but I know like online always just like hype shit up. You know what I mean? So I don't think that I saw. All right, based off what I was seeing online, like everybody's like, "Oh, it's the best movie! It's the best movie! It's the best movie!" Um, or like fantastic movie of the year, blah blah blah, blah animation, etc. etc. But I, but my homie he saw it and he said it wasn't that great. Thank you, I appreciate it, guys. Hey man, what is okay? Hey, none of that. Like, firstly, I appreciate you guys. Secondly, none of that sad stuff because as long as you have them in your memories, they will always live. Y'all know One Piece. I even quoted that at his funeral. I have to give him. I have to give him the. I have to give him the I have to give him the One Piece death speech. I mean, as long as they live in your memories, they're always alive. So I appreciate you. I appreciate the wishes, though. For real. For real. That was the biggest change for me. Yo, take it. Dead man. I'm not sure if you were there when I told this story. I told this story like a couple of times, but like my dad passed June 9th. So June that was in the middle of the Kuma flashback in the anime, and that was the only week Oda took a break. So and it was the week of Father's Day. So like Father's Day was like Friday or whatever that weekend. Dad passed. I don't know if it was like a Tuesday. I was at work that day, and there was no One Piece anime that week and or manga, and it was Father's Day. It was crazy. So like me and One Piece have like a different level of connection. Like when I say me and One Piece are connected more, like it's not just an anime to me. It's not just a show. It's not just a story. It's just like I like to have that kind of coincidences. It's not like during the Kuma flashback during on a break week. Like there was no chapter, no anime that week that he passed. And Father's Day was that week. Was that like Friday or something like that? Like it's something that like when I say real life Luffy, I'm not even playing, bro. Like it's not like me and One Piece are connected like by the heavens. It's so weird. It's so weird. But not like it was just one of those times like when it rains it pours, and it's like I'm hoping to get like a chapter to kind of feel like a little bit better, and I didn't get it, or I was hoping to get like an episode to feel like a little bit better, but I didn't get it. And so like yeah, that was a tough time, but like I'm grateful more than anything just to again have those experiences. It's because of One Piece, honestly, I was able to take it so well because of One Piece and like going for my dreams and things like that. I was able to take it like a lot better than I could have. Like I still like cry and stuff like that, just like thinking about it, but like depending the day. But it's something where the One Piece, his last request was just win, and it was something like I was going back and forth for the hospital for like 113 days. He's in the hospital for 113 days, and like even before that, I was taking care of him for 8 years, and One Piece was just there where like in the Wano. That's why I say Wano means so much to me, because on 10:15 where Luffy does the Red Rock, you have like the scenes where he's like saying that like no one deserves to laugh. No one deserves to be laughed at as they die or and stuff like that, and like it just hits different. Like One Piece is just is me and One Piece got a different relationship, completely different relationship. But yeah, that's funny. I didn't think I was gonna end up talking about dad this stream, but I'm always grateful to talk about him. One Piece, yeah, like there's no other anime story. Naruto, cool. I get it. You have Naruto and like and Yamato, not Yamato. What's I can't remember the name. Fourth Hokage. Um, like their relationship and his dad passing and happy birthday son and all that other stuff. Like my birthday is in March, and this would be my first. This is like this is what it was. This is my first Father's Day without him, first his first anniversary with my mom, first Christmas, first Thanksgiving, my first birthday, all without him. Like so my birthday's in March, so like this year is coming in March. Um, and so like there was a lot of first without him this year, which is like very crazy. The versus New Year's and stuff like that. So it's been a trying time, but we are still able to make like Christmas beautiful, and I just tried my best to like pour into my mom and stuff like that. Because God is good. One Piece is great. You know, just gotta be grateful. And the dream is still alive. I still got him with me. Well, yeah. Well, I got it good, bro. Loki had to kill his homie. Loki had to kill his dad. I'm lucky, okay? I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. But yeah, guys. Managed to make it to the hour points. I need to that's what I'm gonna be streaming a lot more. That's a part of my thing. I need to like actually make a schedule to align to see if I can like try and make like I think Dead Man, you're in India, right? So I know you guys. So right now it's what like 7 a.m. for you guys. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna try and do like the early morning streams so I can get y'all in the evening time, because I definitely want to like get um get that audience, of course. Have you guys rock with your kid, rock with the kid. But yeah, we're gonna be signing out now. I appreciate everybody. If y'all wondering like how come my background is different or whatnot, or like I'm lying down because I pulled my back and I'm dying, but we managed to get through this stream here. And I'm forever grateful for all y'all this year, especially you, Dead Man. You've been in the streams, the last couple streams since I started like really locking in and stuff like that. So appreciate you for all your love for all the love this year. Unknown Plague, I'm just signing out right now. Appreciate you commenting, subscribe, go back and watch the video. We gonna be dive in. I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I don't have the time, but I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be talking about like the best chapter, best pages, stuff like that this year. Tomorrow, and I'm also, and the day after that, we're gonna do my top 30. I know, not already. I've been in here for like an hour, or you already subscribed. I appreciate you. Like, so let me write that down. Still, I didn't do it before, so I have to make my top 30 One Piece, and I have to make top chapters, top chapter stuff. So like the top chapters, top like pages in the manga and stuff like that. I'll do that. That's what I'm gonna do the rest of the evening and tomorrow, a little bit in the tomorrow and stuff like that. But guys, appreciate you. Love, peace, guarantee. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll hope now, if you're not all subscribed already, please subscribe. If you are, thank you so much. Trying to make this the best, One Piece community possible, where we go after our dreams. And yeah, let me know if you guys still want to leave a comment. Let me know what y'all dreams is. Let me know what y'all did you get anything for Christmas that helps you get towards your dreams? I got this mic here so I can get a lot better quality for y'all. But I'm signing out. This is real life Luffy, Stride Ange. Love, peace.